This is lesson 38 of the quantum mechanics, a mini lecture series, part 3 of rules of differentiation. So in the past two videos I talked about the constant factor rule and the sum rule. I'm going to talk about the subtraction rule in this video. So the subtraction rule is pretty much the same thing as the addition rule, the sum rule, but with a minus. So I'll just show you how it's done. Okay, two functions that are being subtracted. Take the derivative and you subtract one from the other. Okay. Suppose you've got x minus 2x to the 6. To differentiate this, what you do is you take the derivative of each function. Okay, derivative of x is just 1 because x to the 0, right? Or I should say x to the 1. Okay, so bring down the 1, multiply by x. Okay, reduce the power by 1, it's 0. Minus, so 6, take it down. Okay, multiply by 2x, reduce the power by 1, that's 5. So x to the 0 is just 1, so you're left with 1 minus 6 times 2 is 12, x to the 5. And that's how you do it. And as an exercise, try out these, f minus 7f and 2j to the 10 minus j. Try this out. So now for the chain rule, is another rule of differentiation. And so given some function, given a function t of x, let's say, okay, equals to f of g of x, the derivative of t of x is just given by this. I'll show you how it's done. This is like the general expression on how to work out the chain rule. So you differentiate the function, and then you differentiate the thing inside the function, right? So suppose you've got x squared plus 1 cubed. Okay, I want to find the derivative of this. The way you go about solving this type of question is by calling the expression within the parentheses, within the brackets. We're going to call it u to make things easy. So here's what we get, t. So let's call this whole expression here t, right? So t is then just u cubed. Okay, let's differentiate. So the chain rule says that you've got to differentiate the function. Okay, all of this first. So we use the constant factor rule, bring down the 3, u, reduce the power by 1, which is 2, multiply it by the derivative of the thing inside, which is just, in this case, the x squared, right? The function inside, which is x squared. Okay, it's not 1 is in the function, it's x squared times by the derivative of x squared, which is just 2x, okay, because you bring the 2 down, reduce the power by 1, which is just 1, 2x to the 1 is just 2x, okay? So let's plug in u again, which is just x squared plus 1, okay, all of that squared, times by 2x. So now, let's bring the 2x to the front, so we'll get 3 times 2x and then x squared plus 1 squared. 3 times 2x is just 6x. X squared plus 1 squared. So that's the chain rule. That's how you use it. Try out these. 3x minus 5 squared and 4y cubed minus 6y to the 10. Okay, so you differentiate, you let u equal something, u equal the thing on the inside. Okay, the inside function, and then you use this chain rule, this rule right here.